Hi, I'm Bobo. After the full withdrawal of spicy measures, Hong Kong property market sentiment has improved, sparking intense price wars among local developers over new projects. Among the new developments was Onmantin, developed by Great Eagle Holdings and the MTR, which proved especially attractive to home buyers due to its low-priced units. Located in Onmantin, the rail-linked project sold all 260 available flats last Saturday. Prices for these units ranged from 17,759 Hong Kong dollars to 25,866 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, making it the cheapest new development in the area in nearly 8 years, with prices starting at 6.89 million Hong Kong dollars. Overall, the project received 7,500 checks, making it 28 times oversubscribed. To maintain sales momentum, the developer launched an additional 150 flats for Onmantin's Phase 2B project on Monday and 134 units on Tuesday at increased prices. Flats on the fourth price list range from 7.01 million Hong Kong dollars to 19.4 million Hong Kong dollars, or 18,597 to 28,350 Hong Kong dollars per square foot after discounts, at an average price of 22,122 Hong Kong dollars per square foot post-discount. That represents a roughly 10% increase over the discounted per square foot price in the first price list. According to analysts, however, buyers are primarily attracted to the discounted prices of new projects. Given the wide range of choices available, they may consequently be less accepting of price increases. The project's second round of sales will take place this Saturday, offering 248 units through a price list, with ticket collection closing today. Additionally, there will be a special session for major buyers, allowing them to select up to 8 units. The developer also sold 25 units of Phase 2A through a tender, and the units sold from Phase 2A and 2B combined generated over 3.5 billion Hong Kong dollars in revenue. Next, over the weekend, about 299 transactions were recorded in the first-hand market, up 76% from the previous week. Onmantin led the way with 260 transactions, comprising 87% of the weekend's primary deals. The remaining deals came from additional new projects such as those of Mori and the Arles, which sold 4 units each. Besides Onmantin, buyers also flocked to topside residences in Jordan. CSI Properties launched its first price list of 52 units for the project last week, with prices starting at 4.79 million Hong Kong dollars. The first batch includes 21 one-bedroom, 28 two-bedroom, and 3 three-bedroom units. Prices range from about 5 million Hong Kong dollars to 11.59 million dollars after discounts, and the units are offered at an average price per square foot of 19,388 Hong Kong dollars, which is almost 20% cheaper than second-hand homes in the same district. That said, prices are expected to increase in future batches. Show flats were launched last Friday and have so far received about 1,000 checks from prospective buyers, making it 18 times oversubscribed. In response to market demand, the developer plans to launch an additional 50 units at original price within the next few days. Topside Residences provides 259 units, ranging from 1 to 3 bedroom apartments measuring 232 to 1,589 square feet. The developer has launched a second price list involving another 50 flats, with prices starting at 4.9 million Hong Kong dollars, sales to commence this Friday. Meanwhile, despite the market focus on first-hand properties, the second-hand market performed relatively well. Over the weekend, Hong Kong's 4 biggest real estate agencies recorded 9 to 11 deals for the city's top 10 blue-chip housing estates. Centerline and Midland reported double-digit transactions, with Centerline seeing a 40% increase from the previous week and Midland up about 22% weekly, reaching a 4-week high. To attract buyers, homeowners were more willing to set lower prices, even if it meant exiting the second-hand market at a loss. Here are 3 examples that illustrate this. One homeowner incurred a 7-figure loss when they sold their upper floor unit at Oceanair in Ma On Shan. The unit, which measured about 750 square feet, featured 3 bedrooms with mountain views. It was initially listed at 9.8 million Hong Kong dollars for 4 months, but following negotiations, the price was reduced by 900,000 Hong Kong dollars to 8.9 million Hong Kong dollars, or about 11,930 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. The original owner purchased the flat in 2021 for 10 million Hong Kong dollars. After holding it for nearly 3 years, they booked a loss of $1.1 million, representing an 11% depreciation over the period. Another owner lost over $2 million at Tai Kung Shing in Quarry Bay. This was Unit G, an upper floor apartment measuring 717 square feet with 3 bedrooms. The unit was put on the market in December last year with an asking price of 13.8 million Hong Kong dollars and was sold for 12.5 million Hong Kong dollars. This represents a reduction of $1.3 million in less than 6 months at about 17,400 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. According to online bank valuations, the transaction price was 6% to 8% higher than the estimated value of the property. However, the original owner purchased the unit in 2021 for $14.6 million. After holding it for 3 years, they booked a loss of $2.1 million, with the unit depreciating by 14% during the period. Our final case comes from Grand Yoho in Yuen Long. This was an upper floor unit in Block 1 measuring about 500 square feet with 2 bedrooms. It was sold for 6.9 million Hong Kong dollars after a price reduction of 300,000 Hong Kong dollars at about 13,800 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. The original owner purchased the unit in 2016 for about $7.3 million, resulting in a depreciation of $379,000. Looking ahead, Yoho Hub 2 in Yuen Long will start receiving checks with 1,000 applications expected. The first price list of 188 units for the project was announced this Tuesday, with show flats being released yesterday. Units start at 6.83 million Hong Kong dollars with a discounted average price of 14,338 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, which is 28% cheaper than the first phase launched 3 years ago. For more information on the secondhand market, stay till the end of this video for this week's recap of secondhand transactions across each district. That's all for this episode. See you in the next.